Hi, this is EEB Tarot, 2 E's and a B Tarot. I'll be reading for the sign of Capricorn for the next 8 days. I thought this was more, the camera's more far up than I thought. This is for Capricorn for the next 8 days. I'm going to do an 8-card spread, 1 card for each day. This reading is timeless, so whenever it finds you or it resonates, it's for the next 8 days, the day after you see the reading. So the following day is when the 8 days starts. 8 cards for Capricorn for the next 8 days. 8 cards for Capricorn for the next 8 days. Some of you could be with an Aries or somewhere significant in your chart. Capricorn for the next 8 days. Seven more. Six more. Capricorn, did you just find out you're pregnant? Hopefully, since this is the next 8 days, I didn't beat you to the pregnancy test. But, you know, you would still need your own confirmation. So let me know. Come back and tell me. 6 cards for the next 8 days. 5 cards. 5 more. Something's off with this camera. I'm going to adjust it after I do you guys as Capricorn. Yeah. Okay, so Capricorn, you have, let me move this over. So on day 1, you have the Page of Cups, which is connected to water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles is you, Capricorn. That's Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Or you are right there at the start of your week. 8 of Pentacles, again, Earth energy, you, Capricorn. 3 of Wands is, sorry, did you see the 8 of Pentacles? I was looking at the card and not how it was reading on camera. 3 of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Before the cards came out, I said you guys might be dealing with an Aries. Maybe they're a Leo, but I was getting Aries. Dealing with in any capacity. I don't necessarily mean in a relationship with, but that's what this is looking like. Justice is major for Pisces. I'm sorry, Jesus, Libra. Sorry. My mind was still thinking about the, sorry. Justice, major for Libra. Tower, Scorpio and Aries again. I was seeing Aries. Maybe it was the Tower that I was seeing, just not realizing it was the Tower when I saw Aries in my mind, because it definitely, I didn't even see it in your pre-shuffle. It was just something that stood out to me in my mind. But day 4, 3 of Wands. Day 5, Justice, major for Libra. Day 6, Tower, major for Scorpio and Aries. Day 4, sorry, I didn't show Justice. I mean the Tower. Day 4, baby, I'm trying to get my mind to match my mouth, okay? And be on one accord, in decency and order. Because this is, no. Okay. On day 7, 4 of Swords. Yes. Air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And on day 8, 4 of Cups. Water energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Swords. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this. Oh. Okay, I'm going to go day by day, but I was trying to see big picture, and it was not adding up to me. How clearly something so amazing could be happening in the first 4 days, but then the second half of the 8 days. Okay, so I got it. On day 1, Capricorn, you have the Page of Pentacles. So there is something new coming in that is exciting and what is it? Like, I don't want to say scary. My mouth wants to say scary, but I don't want to say scary. I want to say like just, I don't know. When it comes to me, I'll say it, but Capricorn, you feel like you're like, whatever it is, it feels good, and it may just be something that you're keeping to yourself right now. Even in all of the other mixy, wishy, matchy, feelings that comes with it, there is a good feeling with it too. There is a good feeling connected to it, but it seems more like this is not something you're necessarily sharing and broadcasting. It's kind of just information for you. Okay, that's day 1. Day 2, Queen of Pentacles. Day 1 is, again, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. When is that? Pisces. When is Pisces' birthday? Okay, sorry, my mind was thinking of something, and I'm like, okay. So, Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, you Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles. This is abundance and independence and vitality and growth and self-sufficiency. Excuse me. This is extending lineages and growth and development and productivity and femininity. It's an anemone. It, not that fine anymore. The Queen of Pentacles is having everything, like, not even having the world in your hands, but having the world inside of you, right? Like, you are somehow like some sort of like really big spiritual ascension, either by way of inheritance through bloodline or some sort of financial elevation, or like another, I don't know, another line of defense or protection within your network of people and or finances. Excuse me. Yeah. That's day 2. Day 3, 8 of Pentacles. This is you focused and saying, okay, let me continue to grow and work on the things that are feeding this train headed towards success, or continued success. I'm focused on the responsibilities that I have in front of me and what I need to do. Right? Right. Again, for those of you Capricorns who this is news of a pregnancy, then it seems like on day 1 you're finding out. On day 2, like you're now, like, the initial shock of day 1 is worn off, and you are really processing this and digesting this on day 2, or you think on day 1 this has happened, like you could have conceived, but on day 2 you actually get the confirmation. You know what I mean? But on day 3, 8 of Pentacles, you are, and again, if this is not conceiving a child, this could be you conceiving just a new venture, something that is going to contribute to long-term success and the growth in your circumstances. In a positive way. 8 of Pentacles is saying, okay, I'm putting all these pieces where they need to be. I'm in work mode. I'm in grind mode. But it's not from zero. It's from, like, the seed has been planted and now I'm tilling the soil. I'm adding nutrients. I'm building. You know what I mean? That's day 3. Day 4 is 3 of Wands. Something that you have wanted, something that you have hoped, and as far as where you're standing, put the necessary efforts in to garner success. You're pulling that. It's from where you're standing, you perceive it as coming in, right? You perceive this as a desire that will 1000% contribute to the overall fulfillment of whatever you're looking for. Like, this is an action that is most ideal. The movement of something in a healthy way, like the seeds you planted that you're working, like, it's going to continue to grow. That's where you are on day 4. Like, just confirming that the things I've done that has got me to this point is going to get the results that feel good to me and that make sense to me and are aligned with the seeds that are planted. Like, if I did A and B, then why wouldn't C happen? If you and I discussed A and B, then the end result should be C, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just making 1 and 1 equal 2 here with the 3 of Wands on the 4th day. 5th day, Justice. This is major for Libra. It's also 11, which speaks to soulmate, twin flame kind of situation, someone that you are deeply aligned with, or just a connection from a previous life. Whatever it is divinely guided and it's purposeful, you know? This is something that adds balance and peace of mind. Notice where, like, the stars is twinkling, like it's in that the feminine's, like, crown, right? So it's internal peace of mind, inner knowing, intuition. Like, you feel that on day 5 you're in a space where you're trusting your intuition. You're trusting the voice that you have guiding you for your greatest good. Okay? And your only focus is to make things balanced and do that in a peaceful, calm, productive way on day 5. And if all things work in the ways in which they are designed to, or they are intended to, then it will be a flawless victory. But if not on day 5, and that change is like, what is it? Like, if the chain, if there's a clenching in the chain, like change, I said chain. If there's a clenching in the change and it's not allowed to flow, then the resistance will happen, you know? Which brings us to the Tower on the 6th day. Now, the Tower is not a negative aspect of tarot. The Tower only, it becomes, the type of energy connected to it is based on how you regard it. It's based on how you process change, how you accept being challenged and elevated, you know? It'll be either by choice or by force. And some people will hold on to that clenching feeling way beyond the expiration date of, past the expiration date of force. Like, it's like you ain't never letting go of just not letting go, you know? But something pretty significant, like I said, could either be with an Aries or a Scorpio. Intuitively, I was feeling Aries, but either way, maybe something could be happening next in Scorpio season. I don't know. But this is something, I'm sorry. Whenever I start these readings, like, my skin just gets so itchy. It's like, and it's everywhere from like my head to my toes. Like, it's like, it's really wild. I mean, I don't even have words. And I'm just shifting and just, it's anyway, Capricorn. So, Tower, but it's never like this when I'm just, the only other time this happens is when I'm really, 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 really tired. Like, I mean, head bobbing, nodding, tired. But this, it's almost like an allergic itch. You know what I mean? Like, it starts to do it really significantly when I'm doing the readings. And it's just, I don't know. Okay. So, fun fact, Tower, Capricorn is something that it may be, it may not be the thing that you wanted to happen based, and I'm saying that based on day 7 and day 8. So on day 6, it may be something that you did not want to happen, but understand that your circumstances, no matter what they may be, will develop and progress in the best possible way for you. And sometimes we get distracted on how to make this situation better, or not better, but keep a change from happening, right? We try to control it so much that we're actually looking at it from other people's perspective instead of our own. Like the reason you're not preventing the change because of you. You're preventing the change because of how it may affect someone else, when that's not your job. Like, you gotta let things, like, let the tower fall so that the foundation, when you go to build, because you do that your whole life. You know what I mean? It's not like there's one tower in your entire life and it's either going to make or break you. No. I mean, there's several towers. Some are smaller, some are bigger. But just allow it to fall so that there's no need to hold on to something when the foundation of it was so damaged that the building fell, babe. Like, the building fell. Why are you holding on to that? It failed. It was not safe. That's why it failed. Okay, day 7, 4 of Swords. It just feels like you are in your head about what happened the previous day or days, and there's a little bit of anxiety or worry or irritation. And this is either because someone else has now implanted, or you have allowed the space where someone has implanted a seed of doubt in you. And I'm not using allow in a blaming way at all. I'm saying allow, like, again, back to choice. People can take whatever position they want to, but what position are you taking? And are you taking the position based on someone else's, like, through someone else's situation? You know what I mean? Like, advocate for you in this. Less worry about someone else's position and more advocacy for you, Capricorn. So on day 4, meditation, prayer, something to ground you, breathing, going outside. I don't know what the weather will be like on the 7th day, but connecting with nature. I just saw 2233. So yeah, connecting with nature, and these repeating 4s, and getting aligned so that things that are in the both within and without don't reflect unnecessary worry. It's like, well, if a tower failed, the worry ain't unnecessary. Clearly, it's no. The millennial generation is one of the most unserious generations ever, and not because we don't understand the severity of towers, but because we roll with it, you know, and we find the laughter in tests and trying times. Day 8, 4 of Cups. On day 7, you may have been in your head, but on day 8, it seems like you're in your feelings. And it's confirmation and reassurance that it may not be something that you want to see unfold or play out, but understand that you are so heavenly and divinely protected that that tower that you accepted has fallen, and that change that you have processed and allowed yourself to grieve in the appropriate amount of time for you, and that healthy amount of time for you, and transition through that. And I'm not saying grieving like weeks and weeks, because it's a couple of days. I'm saying, like, okay, acknowledgement of that hurt, or there was pain, or unfortunate circumstances there, but then also understanding that God is going to deliver the resources and tools you need to build a better foundation. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, with the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Swords. There may have been something that you feel was not known to you and it has hurt you and altered the course of maybe a particular path you were set on. But there are no mistakes, and whatever you need in terms of community and abundance and collaborative guidance in this situation, it's going to be delivered to you. Okay. All right, Capricorn. This was your reading. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Until next reading, be well, be blessed.